I often get asked the question of why Christians should care about or think about Black History Month. I actually get asked it across the board. I've had African American friends ask me that. I've also had my white brothers and sisters ask me. And yet, although I think that it needs to go beyond a single month, there is a special point of emphasis in the month of February to consider the numerous and significant contributions of African Americans in particular to American culture. And I want to encourage you in this way, that there is no kind of Western Christianity without what God accomplished in Northern Africa in the first century. In fact, a great deal of our kind of theological understanding and makeup was wrought in Northern Africa, not in Europe. In fact, there are many that would even trace the Reformation itself to Martin Luther's relationship with a deacon in Northern Africa. And so our roots as Christians and our roots as America and the things that we would look around and really celebrate, a lot of this has been built by those who are African American or African descent, and so it's wise for us to grow in an understanding and a knowledge of how God has used and called unto himself men and women from every tribe, tongue, and nation on earth, and how those men and women have contributed to this beautiful tapestry of what it means to be the people of God in the United States of America. And so February is a month that has been set aside for that. My hope would be that your curiosity might be stoked in February so that you become a lifelong learner about how God is using men and women, both historically and in the present, to shape the kingdom of God in front of us. And so I would just encourage you, use the month of February, branch out, identify an African American in history that you don't know anything about or that you didn't hear growing up in the public schools, and dive in. I would commend you, I think one of the best places to start is Wilkerson's book, The Warmth of Other Suns, about the Great Migration. I think that book, specifically for my Anglo brothers and sisters, lays a bit of a foundation, some historical foundation that I think helps understand kind of the current landscape in a way that for many of us, it's been hard for us to understand. And so I would just commend that resource as just one, and I think from there you'll be able to spot some other ones to jump off on. So dive in. God bless you. Let's grow together as a family.